Hello everybody, this is about social anxiety. This is actually the third time that I've effing started this video. Because I always get started and I start talking weird, and then I turn off the camera and I go, you know, people are going to assume I'm retarded. People are going to assume, they're going to look at me and think he should act like the guy from the Twilight and be all subdued and, you know, aloof acting. You know what the type women like in movies now? These dudes are always the same. They're boring. They're no personality, but they're good looking. So women go, that's the perfect guy. It's like, no, you say he's the perfect guy because he's good looking. It don't matter how he acts. He could act any way, shape, or form. He could be funny, or he could be boring. It wouldn't matter if he looks like the guy from the goddamn Twilight movie. You would say that's the perfect fucking guy. Sorry. I'm off on a tangent. I'm sorry I'm not the guy from the Twilight. I'm funny. I'm sorry if I got a personality you don't happen to enjoy. If you don't like it, don't watch me. I'm sorry if you think I'm weird, but fuck you. You know, that's one thing. Again, the main point of this is my social anxiety. But there's another point. Is that, people, if you don't talk, if you go someplace and you're just quiet, people are always, why don't you talk? Well, why don't you talk? Well, first of all, is there ever a satisfying answer that you get people who ask that question? Why don't you talk? I'm just a quiet person. I have nothing to say. It's never a satisfying response for the person asking the question, so why do you ask the question? They don't talk because they're a quiet goddamn person. There's no satisfying answer for that. Why don't you talk? Why don't you talk? Why does it matter to you? You're always you're always talking. You talk enough for the both of us. So why do you need me to talk? So it's people are always that, why don't you talk? Why don't you talk? And then you know what happens if you force yourself to talk? People go, oh, that's weird. That's weird that he would approach me out of the blue and try to talk to me. Well, no shit, Sherlock. You ask why I don't talk, and then I started trying to talk to you. And then you're bitching about the fact that I'm trying to talk to you. I get it. I'm talking to you in a weird way because I'm socially fucking awkward and I don't have good social skills. I understand. Nobody starts off perfect, by the way. Nobody starts off making YouTube videos in their fucking epic meal time. No, they start off shitty like this, filming in his parents' garage. You start off horrific at something, and little by little you get better. It's a 10,000 hour rule. After 10,000 hours of consistently working on something, you become an expert in the field. Now, this is the only time I'm going to be social here on YouTube. I have no social life. I have no real life friends. I have a couple that I don't ever hang out with. So the only real time I have thorough discussion is right here on YouTube. So I would like to think that, you know, again, when I'm not on camera, I am quiet. I don't talk very much unless I know the person very well. You know, people meet me at the first time. Why don't you talk? Why don't you talk? Give me an effing chance. Nobody gives you an effing chance. Give me like 20 minutes to get to know you, to warm it up. You know, like back in the day, you had to start the engine of your car and be like, no, don't drive. Let's let it run for 20 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever the length of time was, and then you would drive it because you wanted to get the engine nice and warm. Well, that's what I do. I gotta get my engine nice and warm, start off not talking a lot, and little by little, I start talking. Nobody gives you a chance. People don't even know what social anxiety is. The only people that know what it is are the people that have it. Everybody else, you're a weird serial killer, you're a weirdo, you're some dude that doesn't talk. Like, people wonder if you got a hit list where you're scratching off names of your enemies as you check them off one by one because you're killing them with your, you know, making assumptions. People are bastards. And that's one thing that I've learned. By the way, good luck even telling people you got social anxiety, because the moment you do, you're ostracized from the community. Whomever you told it to, they look down upon you like you're a weak individual, like, you know, you're not strong, like, oh, you're shy? Oh, great! Like, then it's like, it becomes a burden to them, you know? Like, you're just a downer, and you're killing my buzz, man, with your social anxiety, man, with your negativity. Just get over it. Like, there's an easy way. Like, I want this. Like if there was a way I could just go, social anxiety gone, dismissed, yes, party animal. I would do that if it was possible, but it's not. I turned 31 in 5 days. I wish I could get over this. I don't have a career. I'm a YouTube partner. I make a little bit of money doing this thing, but this is all that I do. I obviously cannot afford my own place. I have no long-term plan, unless for... Sorry, there's like a crumb on my lens. Unless there's like some sort of epic video that I make that goes viral like herpes, I am pretty much screwed in life. Because I feel judged, I can't even take my hat off, I get all paranoid, and maybe that's a little bit body dysmorphic disorder there. Because I use this right here as a crutch. I'm afraid to take it off. Afraid of people looking at me. Like, every time somebody looks at me, I feel judged. And then I'm a little bipolar too, because then when somebody looks at me, I'm like, why are you looking at me, fat boy? Let's go. And I'm ready to throw fisticuffs. Just. And then people will go, why do you go thin? People will leave it in the comments. You always go thin. Are you retarded? And then I smash my keyboard. And then I throw my computer, you know, to the floor. And crack it and dent it. I got serious anger issues. I can't even afford therapy to even know what's wrong with me because I don't have a job, I don't have insurance. I just ate a carton of ice cream by myself because I was depressed thinking about this video, so I didn't even enjoy the ice cream because I was basically like, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? You know, as I was watching other people who made videos about social anxiety. You ever wonder what your life could have been like if you didn't have it? Like, maybe you'd be married, kids, a career, your own house. Like, you would have had all these different experiences. I've never even been to Las Vegas in my life. I've never been to spring break. I've never been to prom. All these experiences that you miss out on because you have social anxiety. That is normal to everybody else, girlfriends, relationships, friendships, going out to dinner on Saturday night. All these things that you can't do, that you never did. And you're getting older, and, you know, I'm now reaching a point where everybody else my age typically is married with kids. Why do you go smash, break? That was me, keyboard, pushing the computer over because of you trolls. So I've missed out on a lot of experiences in life. And every day it eats away at you, you know. Like, you're missing a little bit more, but I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do. They go to school for something. Well, I don't know what I enjoy to go back to school. I tried to go back to school once to be an EMT, and then I'm so socially awkward that I can't get an EMT job. So apparently I can't get a job that where the basis of the job is where you work with other people in that sort of caretaking situation. So I don't know. Well, if you have social anxiety and you came to me for, like, to get over it, this probably didn't help you at all. This was more along the lines of me venting, using my camera's free therapy. Sorry about that. If you want to share your own experiences and chat with me about it, leave it in the comments below. We can bicker back and forth about how much we missed out on, and we can cry. Tears. And whatnot. And yeah, I don't act like this in person. I'm quiet. I don't talk. So if you see my videos and you go up to me, why don't you talk like in your videos? I'm going to punch you in the face. I'm going to punch you square in the nose. and break it. Why, if you're a girl, why aren't you, like, aloof like those guys from the Twilight? You would be so much more likable to me. I would probably date you if you were boring like those guys from the Twilight. F you. I'm not going to be like the... First of all, again, you don't care about the personality of the guy from the Twilight. You only care about what he looks like. That's all you care about. Learn that, know it. Don't deny it in the comment section. I don't want to hear it. Well, I'm pissed off about the Twilight and my anxiety. I'm sure I'm going to have more to say. But let's talk in the comments, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Boom!